got to get out of here. Got to get out of here.
Of fucking Brett. He's literally Bill Dutton Jr. at that point, okay? Everything they stand for is out the window at that stage. You stuck, man?
I seem to be a little stuck.
Alright, I can get you out as long as you give me permission.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
No problem,
Much
brother.
obliged.
I got you. Of course.
Quiet, quiet, little mouse. Quiet, quiet, sneak, sneak, sneak. Quiet, quiet, little mouse. Quiet, quiet, peek, peek, peek. Riding through the streets of St. Denis. Little mouse on his way. Quiet, quiet, little mouse. Little mouse, he doth not stay. Little mouse, heading for Elizabeth Stockton.
Where's the Solomon? Where do they hang out? Where the Solomon dudes hang out? Oh, I want to know where the Solomon dudes hang out. What? Gaptooth Ridge region, North Austin territory.
I still think of you every second of every day, Elizabeth Stockton. But something has got in my way, Elizabeth Stockton. I will be over to see you soon, Elizabeth Stockton. I will be seeing you under the pale moon, Elizabeth Stockton. I can't stop thinking about you, Elizabeth Stockton. But something's got in my way, Elizabeth. Janine Stockton.
So like 11 minutes. Alright, Dave.
Okay, horse. I'm gonna fucking take the horse.
Who's that? Hello? Hello, sir? He must be not here.
Hey, Lily! Hey. You take off that jacket. I will shoot you for this shit.
Excuse me, sir. I was returning the jacket to your town. I was returning the jacket to the Solomans.
Then why did you run?
Because I thought you were going to shoot me again. I
never shot you. We told you to take off the jacket.
Returning the jacket to the Solomans.
Well, If you want to, you can talk to them about it. You are here now, so you can talk to them about it.
Thank you. I do not want to cause any trouble. I was here to return the coat to the Solomans.
He does.
Where's Finn and
Every town
where's Finn
I've
and
gone to, he's made trouble
wherever
with
else
me.
that was?
You know the
Was
fellas.
that Payne?
You see the two fellas
No,
in the
well, who's this?
Someone that doesn't want to take off the jacket.
No, this is someone who does want to take off the jacket. My name is Anthony Relish Lewis.
Why
I
is
mean-
this guy tied up?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my
does
bad,
he,
my bad, my
does
bad.
he, oh God, put your friendly face on. Does he know about the Solomon?
I told him earlier. I saw him in the big city. I told him he need to take it off, and then he shows up with it here.
And I have
Okay,
come,
well-
and I've returned to the village or the town, whatever you call it, to take my coat off and to give it back to you. Thank you so much.
Who is this?
were
My
told
name,
to
my
take it off
name
in
is
this city.
Anthony Relish Lewis.
Fella, can you stop talking funny and talk American, please?
Well, that's
What?
very difficult for me to do, as I
Is this
come
the
from a
one?
village just outside Portsmouth in southeast England.
Is this the one?
I like
under-
his voice. It's kind of funny.
Understandable.
Huh?
I'm
I like
just
that.
saying, if I were
There's
you,
so
I would
many
take that
voices.
jacket
Is
off.
it?
And I am going to take the jacket off if you
Is
just-
that Julio? Get him if it is. God damn.
Could you please find me a
Okay.
room for me to take the jacket off, and I will.
You
Of
don't
course,
need a
mister.
room, sir.
Yo, well,
Well, he
I
does.
could hold your jacket if you want.
You know about the rules of the jacket, right?
okay, come up here, mister. Come here.
Thank you.
The rules of
Come
the
on.
jacket?
The Solomon jacket.
Follow,
Oh,
follow
yes,
me,
yes,
mister.
yes, I do.
So this here, you know about the Solomons, right?
Yes, I'm aware of the Solomans, absolutely.
All right. Well,
We
they
go on,
wear
don't we?
these coats, and well, they don't take kindly to other people wearing them. So, just as heads up,
And why would that be, sir?
I mean, it's probably best to not ask and just do it, friend. So, there's some dressing rooms over there.
Whereabouts,
Y'all
sir?
can take the coat off there. Over here, come on. They yeah,
What are y'all doing?
they're proud of their coats and their hats, so and their bandanas that they wear. So,
And why
don't wear
would
the
that
black
be, sir?
the black and gold bandana, and maybe don't wear the coats.
Absolutely. And where exactly can I get changed, sir? Thank you.
Here, friend, just y'all go up here, go up them stairs here. Come on, in here. No, these stairs. Sorry.
Apologies.
So you're from Portsmouth, you say? Shit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You go in here, and then I want you to think with your third eye, and I want you to look down at the floor, and you select an outfit, and you want to take that coat off, and you'll be good to go.
Thank you very much, sir. What is your name, by the way?
My name is John Buzzard.
Mr. Buzzard, thank you very much for dealing me like a gentleman.
I
Which is
mean-
more, Mr. Buzzard, which is more than can be said for your other gang members.
They ain't my gang members.
And
The one who
exactly-
brought you in, I know him, but he ain't one of my family.
So how are you connected to the Solomans, might I ask?
I'm just friends with them.
I see.
I'm
And
friends with
why
them.
would that be, Mr. Buzzard?
Because they're friends of mine.
And why would that be, Mr. Buzzard?
Well, they're friends of mine. Now, I get on with them. I do some work with them. Listen, quit
And
the
they-
questions. Take your
Mr.
damn
Buzzard,
coat
Mr.
off.
Buzzard, Mr. Buzzard. It's just a question, Mr. Buzzard.
You're asking an awful lot of questions, sir.
Yeah, your voice is. I mean, you taking your coat off, mister, or
What a fine specimen. I shall now remove the black coat.
yeah, probably best. Because when the Solomons come back, oh, here he is. And
Hi,
he
fella.
ain't. Okay, so I've tried being patient with this fella.
I'm just
Payne,
about
and,
to remove the black coat. Thank you.
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
kindly leave the room, I shall
That's-
begin.
It's a jacket. I don't need to leave the room for you to remove a jacket and put something else on. The only reason why I asked you, fella, is just because we're well known and people hunt us down, and we don't want you getting hurt because you're wearing a jacket that we wear to symbolize who we are. You know.
Well, that's very
It's not a.
That's very, I was talking, thank you. That was very thoughtful of you, and I appreciate that thought. So
You
if
realize
can't
you-
leave the room, I shall remove the coat. Thank you.
You realize you cut me off to say that, right?
I apologize for cutting you off.
Very well. Well, a jacket doesn't require us to leave the room for you to remove
A
it.
gentleman removes his jacket.
Yeah,
and-
but he ain't
I
asking you to
beg
take your
pardon,
fucking pants
Mr.
off,
Buzzard.
mister.
I was talking, Mr. Buzzard. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm talking. Just making me mad, Bo. But I ain't gonna do anything because we're in Solomon Town.
You're good, Buzzard. I appreciate this. Let me go talk to him.
All right, all right.
And you're.
May
Okay.
I ask who I'm
We'll-
talking to and staring at in front of me?
My name is Payne Lee,
Mr.
one of the
Panley.
Solomans.
One of the Solomans. Nice to meet you. Mr. Panley, a
be out
gentleman
here.
never removes his coat with another gentleman in the same room.
Okay, I will stand at that doorway then, facing away, and you'll remove the jacket, correct?
I will absolutely remove the jacket if you allow me to take the coat off of myself in an empty room without you standing with your back to me. Thank you.
So you want to completely be out of vision of me, and then
A gentleman removes his coat with other gentlemen completely out of vision. Thank you, Mr. Panley.
I will grant you this one thing, but please remove it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go downstairs.
He's got
So,
performance anxiety or
you know,
something.
Nate,
I'm confused.
Nate brought him into town hogtied and said, "See, Buzzard, we told him not to wear the Solomon's coat, you know, because a lot of people love y'all." So he brought him in hogtied because they asked him to take the coat off earlier and he didn't. So they thought, okay, well now we'll bring him to the Solomons, which is fair enough.
You seem to hear that voice squeal.
I would hope you're not watching.
We can't see up there. Would you please go remove the jacket?
Okay, mister, that's enough.
So why did
Oh.
you chose not to take off the jacket?
I didn't realize I had to.
Not
In the
only
co-
that,
in
have you
the-
seen the kind of hat he's put on?
In the cold light of
mean-
morning, I didn't realize I had to. So please, I will take the
This
coat off.
fucking guy.
You already was asked once. You knew exactly what you had to do, and then you chose to not listen.
No, I'm choosing to listen now because in the cold light of the morning sun, I didn't realize I had to take the coat off. So I'm going to take it now. If you please untie my rope.
You're gonna go back in there and you're gonna change, yes?
I'm going to go back to the second level of that cabin and take the black coat off, as you so desire.
All right. I'll give you one more chance.
Thank you so much, sir.
I feel like you would be a good asset to this town if you would just comply. So,
Excuse
this
me,
is the
sir.
only reason
Excuse
why.
me, sir.
Yes.
And what is the intent behind those words?
I like the way you talk, and I believe that someone with your level of intelligence would be a great asset to the family and the people in the Commonwealth. I just need to get you to realize that that jacket isn't something you should be wearing. And once that's resolved, I think we can start moving forward. Perhaps we can help each other.
Then, sir, I shall remove the jacket right this moment, and we shall continue to talk. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Okay.
That was a test. My name is Anthony Relish Lewis, and that, sir, was a test. Thank you.
I understand that you may be new here, and it's fine. Go ahead and go take your jacket off.
Imagine if he ran off now. Imagine if he ran off now. Oh my god. I'm so tempted. Look at that, without a care in the world.
I presume this will keep you
Wonderful,
happy,
fella.
sir?
Thank you very much.
Thank
Much
you very
obliged.
much.
Now, you have a nice stay here in Solomon Town, and I hope to see you around more.
I would like to have a conversation with you, please, sir.
Sure thing. Come on down.
Wow, he looks quite clean cut without that.
Could we have a private conversation, sir? Thank you.
Sure thing. Come over here. Alright, what can I do for you, fella?
I think it might be nice if we both sat down, don't you?
I personally don't like to sit, no. I got those
Ah.
bloody knees, but you are welcome to sit yourself.
Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you again.
You also. I didn't catch your name.
Anthony Relish Lewis.
Anthony Relish Lewis. Okay.
Correct.
Nice to meet you.
Now, I didn't catch your name.
It's Payne Lee, one of the Solomons.
Plainly, one of the Solomans. I think, Mr. Lee, if you let me walk out of this town, you will be missing a trick.
Oh.
I think having myself...
Buzzard, you're not very, very good at hiding. You do realize that, right?
Is something tickling you, Mr. Lee?
Go ahead. Carry on.
Because I already evaded members of your gang in Saint Denis.
Oh, really? Did you know?
Really, Mr. Lee. So you've made yourself and Mr. Buzzard here look rather foolish
And how have I done that?
by saying I'm not very good at hiding. Because, Mr. Lee, in Portsmouth,
I don't remember saying that.
I am known as the Mouse.
I see.
Now, my question to you, Mr. Lee, is would you like the Mouse in the Solomon gang?
That's not how things work.
It is from where I'm sitting.
It's very much not how things work here, sadly. We people part of our gang is part of our family, and the people that stick around and help out the community are the ones that end up in a position such as myself. Also, to quote what you said earlier about saying that you were hiding, I have said nothing about you. I've only talked about the fact that you're wearing your jacket, and I'm only been aware of you as of now. You haven't even been a blip on my radar, and I'm a person that gathers all the information of the entire Commonwealth. So at the moment, you are a complete stranger coming in here and demanding some level of respect that you just haven't earned yet. Now, I do like the way you talk, and I like the way you think, and I think you could definitely build on that. But if you think you're going to get handouts here, that's not how we roll.
And that is why I respect you, Mr. Lee.
Well, it's good to hear. I do feel that you might be someone that can slip into places. The way you talk and the way you behave, I think you are very good at gathering information. My first impressions are pretty positive, other than your defiance. But I also respect it. So this is why I'm hearing you out. So what is it you want exactly?
To be part of the Solomon gang. And to take you and your family to the next level, may I add.
I see. And what next level is that?
You, Mr. Lee, tell me. Or have you no plans?
We have
Surely you're not. I'm talking, Mr. Lee. Thank you. Surely you're not a disorganized family, because I've heard so many nice things about you. Very positive. Very positive.
Mm-hmm.
I would very much like to be part of your family, and I think you, behind your spectacles, would very much like to have the mouse scurrying around for your family. I'll give
There
you
are
this
definitely
one
benefits.
opportunity, Mr. Lee, because if you don't let me join the family, I will scurry off, and there will be another gang who will have the mouse scurrying around for them.
I've already told you how you would get into our gang, and it requires action. It requires proof, and it isn't. And you're never given the promise that you're going to join the Solomans. It's about how much you're willing to do for the community and what your overall goals are. So, what are your goals? To just join a gang, and be a mouse? Is that it?
Are you genuinely concerned about my goals, Mr. Lee? Because I will tell you my goals.
Of course. Naturally. Why would we consider anyone for the family unless we know what they're about?
18 months ago, I met a lady called Elizabeth Stockton in Portsmouth Harbour, southeast of England, and we fell in love. And we promised to one another that we would meet up again one day. And so I've travelled over to the Commonwealth to meet up with Elizabeth Stockton. And that is why I'm here. But in the meantime, I need to keep my hands busy.
I see. That doesn't sound very appealing. Someone who has other objectives and are using the idea of being in a gang as a stepping stone or a period of time to quench their boredom. That doesn't sound like something we would want in any gang, and I don't think any gang would be after someone who's part-time and is going to be around for a little while.
I think you misunderstand me, Mr. Lee. And if so, I shall rise from my wooden seat and walk off into the forest. That is not what I meant, Mr. Lee. I'm a man who is very much in love with a lady called I beg your pardon, Stockton.
Very well. Is she here somewhere in the Commonwealth?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
I see.
What would you like to do? I beg your pardon, what would you like me to do for the Solomon gang first?
First of all, I think the first approach you should take is to actually be part of the community, help out, and get to know people's names, know who's who, because at the moment you're just a stranger sitting here making requests that are far beyond what should be demanded of anybody. And from that, you talk to each individual Solomon, ask them individually what they're after. For me, if you happen to get a piece of information, you bring it my way. I work on a point system. I've got people doing that for me everywhere, and they've got far more points than you do. So if you wanna work it like that, then you go ahead. Other Solomons, you're gonna have to talk to them and see what they would like from you. But the idea of you just joining the gang, that's not possible immediately, but it's always an opportunity. So it's something you have to work towards, not something you just get.
I think you're in love with me.
Not even remotely close.
That's what the last man said, and I ended up in bed with him.
Well, you're talking to someone who's both a demisexual and an asexual. So, yeah, right off the mark there.
That's what the last man said, word for word.
I'm sure he did. I'm not even remotely interested, fella.
That's what the second to last man said.
Well,
Who should I meet first?
anyone you like. Go and be like everyone else. Talk to the people. See who's here. See who's important and who is just passing by. Get to know people and let them get to know you. As everyone else has.
You'll be missing a trick, Mr. Lee, if you do not come to a decision sooner or later.
It's going to be later. It'll be much later. It's your choice whether you think we are worth putting